Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So obviously I am super excited after the viewing, and now I'm going to draw out my space based on the measurements that were taken while I was signing my tenancy on my new allotment. Now I am being very specific here. One, because I'm super excited. Two, I like knowing as much information as possible. And three, I'm a project manager at heart. So naturally, I want to make sure that I've got everything right from the beginning. But a quick throwback to November last year. Now is the time to be either lifting or preparing your strawberries for overwintering. Now, this is a job that I do, and I am lifting my strawberries because I had to leave this allotment. You can see the roots are amazing, and you can see that there's a lot of foliage and a lot of growth. If you lift them, then just trim off the excess roots. You can go as far as you'd like. I tend to take off probably a good inch off the bottom. Trim off all the dead leaves. And the good thing about lifting is you get to find whether you've got any runners. Now that there's a runner, and it's from the main plant, it runs off into a new little plant. Strawberries are fantastic for this because essentially you're multiplying your plants every year. Give it a trim, and don't worry, they're quite resilient, so you can handle them quite well. If you are going to store them, they store really well. And these are the same strawberries, but 6 months later, actually probably 7 months later, when I finally got told that I was getting an allotment. Now, this is so satisfying for me to watch. It's just a question of pruning and getting them back in the ground. Now, back to the planning. So now that I've done my main plot, I'm now going to zoom in on the actual beds that I have. Now, I've got quite a few, and I want to plan out what I want to grow based on several things. So the size of the plants, sun, shade, and companion planting. Now, I've gone for a lot of a few. So a lot of tomatoes, a lot of broccoli, a lot of green beans, a lot of courgettes, which I shouldn't have. But this is how I plan it. Really easily, just filling the boxes where I can. And that's it. That's my whole area. And this is my main growing space. Thanks, and see you next week.